What more can I say? Another clinical performance by Manchester City in this round of 16 clash of the Carabao Cup versus Fulham. Remember, Manchester City are the holders of this trophy, and they run away with a comfortable 2-0 win versus Fulham, who are currently struggling in the bottom three of the English Premier League table. As Manchester City, you guys should know, on top the English Premier League table on goal difference. You know, Liverpool second, we have Chelsea third. On their heels, it seems like we might have a title race on our hands. But Carabao Cup, man, a trophy that a lot of people forget. It wasn't even on TV today. I had to buy ESPN Plus in order to watch this game. $4.99 a month. I think I will keep the subscription. I was planning to do like a free trial, but I think I'll keep it because it was really crispy. You know, it was in really, good HD and everything. So I think I will keep it to watch some of these more exclusive matches. But back to the game. City versus Fulham. City already beat Fulham this season and it was a walkover. It was a walkover. Pep made 10 changes to that team who beat Tottenham on Monday. And I tweeted out that City could actually lose today versus Fulham. But I think I was being a little pessimistic because of the 10 changes and the personnel in the team. I thought, Guardiola could have fielded a stronger 11. But this 11 proved to be very strong. He has been rotating the team very well between the Champions League, the English Premier League, and the Carabao Cup, and it proved to be the right move to date again. We had young Nowrich in goal. He had to be called back from loan very early because of the injury to Claudio Bravo. And Ederson had a well-deserved rest today, and Nowrich was a mere spectator in goal. He had to make, I think, one save. Like Fulham had 2 shots on target today. 5 shots at goal, 2 on target. It was a really, really poor performance by the Fulham attack. But City were rampant today. 2-0. The 2 goals coming from the youngster Brahim Diaz, man. The young Spaniard. It proves that you must be patient. Be patient. Your turn will come. Your time to shine will come around. But let's get back to the 11. We had John Stones, the only surviving man from the Tottenham match, had a really good game today. Vincent Kompany had an okay match. A few bad fouls, a few bad giveaways, but all in all, stellar performance. Left back, Zinchenko. What a performance by the young Ukrainian man. Transformed into a left back by Pep Guardiola. Remember that he's a midfielder and he has taken into that role beautifully. At right back, Danilo coming back from injury. Had a quiet game, had a few good moments, but all in all, a quiet match, a good game. Central defensive midfielder, we had Fabian Del fitting into that position. He had an awesome match playing that Fernandinho role, and it's showing his versatility. He is a midfielder by nature. He plays at left back, when Benjamin Mendy was injured and all, and he has proven to be a very valuable member of this Manchester City team. We had young Phil Foden in the midfield. He was brilliant today, man. Brilliant. Glimpses of Man City future. He should stay at City. He shouldn't go anywhere. Be patient. Wait on your turn. Kevin De Bruyne partnered him in the midfield. I think this is his first start since he returned from injury. He had a brilliant game. Had to come off when, Fosu Mensah kind of tweaked his knee a little, but it was good to see that he walked off and he didn't have to be stretched off. So, all in all, it was a good game. He had a few good free kicks. Wasn't able to score anything, but a stellar performance by De Bruyne. Leroy Sané was a menace on the left wing. Enough said about that. He was menace. Gabriel Jesus had a very good game today. Very good. He could have scored, had a few opportunities, hit the post, which Brahim Diaz put into the back of the net. But last but not least, Brahim Diaz, the man of the match today. 2 goals. Awesome. The first one, a deflected shot from Mitrovic, who should have not turned his back to that ball, but he did, and the ball deflected, went past Sergio Rico. And second goal, Gabriel Jesus should have scored, but the ball rebounded off the goalpost, and Brahim Diaz did the rest. He just showed his maturity, kept his poise and put it in the roof of the goal, and it was a brilliant performance. Performances like this will earn him minutes in Champions League games, in Premier League matches, and he just needs to be patient and stay your ass at this club, okay? There have been talks of his exit, but he should just relax himself and stay there. As long as Guardiola is there, stay there. Your time will come. It will come. Be patient. We saw Riyad Mahrez coming off the bench for a little cameo, and we also saw Claudio Gomez, the young Frenchman, former PSG man, getting a run out as well. It was an awesome game. I am really, really satisfied with the match. It was worth my signing up to ESPN Plus, and we go into the quarterfinal of the 2018-19 EFL Carabao Cup. There were also a few more results in the Carabao Cup. Round of 16, we saw Burton defeated Nottingham Forest. I thought Nottingham Forest should have won that game. Bournemouth defeated Nowrich 2-1. The scoreline for Burton, Nottingham Forest was a 3-2 win for Burton. Bournemouth defeated Norwich City 2-1. Really good result for Eddie Howe and his boys. They have been doing really well in the Premier League. I underestimated this team this season. Chelsea defeated Derby County 3-2. There was actually 2 own goals in that match for Chelsea. So Derby basically beat themselves. Remember, Derby County under Frank Lampard knocked Manchester United out of this competition, and they almost did so to Chelsea as well. Arsenal defeated Blackpool 2-1. There were 2 red cards in that game. And Tottenham defeated West Ham 3-1. And now I understand why Tottenham actually played such a, let's say, a depleted squad on Monday versus Man City. Because I think Pochettino had this match in mind. It was 2 days after, and that's why he rests Son, Dele Alli, and Eriksen, all who started in this match. So it was a brilliant move, because I think he probably thought that I got no chance versus City, so why not just rest the players so they'll be fresh for, you know, the Carabao Cup fixture and give us a chance to at least win a trophy. Remember, Tottenham haven't signed anyone, you know, in the summer transfer window, and they're stretching the team. They're showing their squad depth, and it looks like they have depth. Fernando Llorente was a scorer in this game, so it's really nice to see the big Spaniard, the former Swansea City man, coming on and, you know, doing his thing. There was also Middlesboro defeated Crystal Palace 1-0. I feel bad for, you know, I really feel bad for the Middlesbrough manager. His name is not coming to me right now. Why whenever I need the names, they're not coming to me right now? Roy Hodgson. I feel bad whenever he loses, because he tries so hard. You know, he's so up there in age, you know, could be my grandfather. And I hate to see him lose, because he has done such a good job at this club after they lost 7 in a row last season. And after those results, there's actually one match to play, the match between Leicester City and Southampton, which had to be postponed because of the tragic accident, helicopter crash outside the Leicester City Stadium, which took the life of their chairman and I think his daughter and the pilot. It was a horrible accident, and rest in peace to all who was involved. My condolences to all the Leicester City fans, families, and friends. But that match is left to be played, and the winner of that game will face Manchester City in the quarterfinals. So I think City will fancy their chances against any of these 2 teams, and they will feel a stronger lineup because more will be at stake, you know, quarterfinals. We will see Middlesbrough take on Burton. If I have to make a prediction for this right now, I'm going to go for Burton. I'm going to say Burton to win this clash. Chelsea versus Bournemouth. Now, that's a tricky one to predict because Bournemouth has been doing well this season. Chelsea on fire as well this season under Maurizio Sarri. So I'm gonna have to back Chelsea with this one. This trophy could be theirs as well. And the other match between Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. Now, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a really big one. So it's a hard one to call. It's really hard to call. But I'm going to back Arsenal with this one. So I'm going to say an Arsenal, Chelsea, Burton, and Man City semi-finals. I would love for us to meet Burton, you know, whoop them, go in the finals to meet Arsenal or Chelsea. You know, I would fancy Arsenal over Chelsea, but, you know, anyone, I'll take any one of them. But a clinical performance in the round of 16 match for Man City versus Fulham. 2-0. 2 goals by Brahim Diaz, man. Awesome by the young Spaniard. Pep Guardiola gave him a run out and he repaid his faith. So our next game will be in the Premier League versus Southampton. So I think we should win that game. We should defeat Mark Hughes Southampton easy, 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 easy. I'm expecting nothing but a win in that game. Then we host Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League, and then the big one, the Man City versus Man United on the 11th of November. That's only in 10 days. That's in 10 days. That's a mouth-watering contest that we are all looking forward to. And the last time we met them, they came back from behind and beat us. It was a 3-2 game, I think, if I could remember. Pogba heavily involved in that game, and they beat us. So we will be up for vengeance, and we will look to, you know, maintain our stellar performance this season and continue this winning run, because it's been 10 matches so far, you know, unbeaten. But guys, that's my thoughts on, you know, the round of 16 clash between Man City and Fulham. And I give you a little roundup of the other matches, a little prediction, you know, a little foresight of what's going to happen, you know, for Manchester City in the near future and all. Guys, I'm giving you a lot. So if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts. And if I miss any talking points in the comment section down below. And until next time, I like to say, thanks for watching. I'm Dominic Rich. Peace out. Rich Squad. You want to give them a Rich Squad? I know you do. Go ahead. Rich Squad. Come on, do it.
No.
Come on, do it.
I want to.
Do it. Do a Rich Squad for them. Come on, one Rich Squad. Come on, don't be shy. The camera's rolling. Come on, they're waiting. 1, 2, 3. You don't want the ice cream, huh?
I do.
Okay, well, I'm not going to give you the ice cream if you don't say Rich Squad. Come on.
Rich Scott.
Okay. Gotta bribe them, man. Gotta bribe these kids.